Hi everybody, welcome to this special Thanksgiving edition of a practice in gratitude. I hope you're all doing well today. Let's do a little bit of some gentle stretching before we get into a brief meditation. If you want to grab some props, blocks, blankets, anything that's going to help you ease into some stretching, go grab them. And please remember to modify any part of your practice today. And of course, since you are joining me here on my YouTube channel, I'm going to ask you please like this video and remember, if you can, subscribe to my channel. Very important. So finding a nice comfortable seated position, let's just start taking a few deep breaths, either cross-legged, on your heels, whatever works for you. I'm sitting on a block that lifts my hips, feels better on my lower back. Let your hands rest on the legs. You can turn the palms down or up. Close the eyes if you can. If you need to keep them open, just gaze at one point past the end of the nose. Sit tall. Drop the shoulders. And let's take 5 deep breaths right here, in and out through the nose. Then put both palms together at your heart center. Relax your chin to your chest, taking this opportunity, setting an intention for your practice today, or maybe thinking of someone that you know could use some positive thoughts, some positive energy. Or maybe just think of one thing that you're grateful for today. Let's start to slowly open up the eyes. If you're sitting on a prop, just remove it to the side and bring the soles of your feet together. Let the knees drop out in butterfly pose, keeping your feet wide. So you're not going to come all the way into Baddha Konasana, right? Cobbler's pose. You're going to be a little bit wider out. 2 options: either come forward with your arms on top, let your hands rest around the tops of your feet with the head dropping down, or you can slide the hands underneath the outsides of the legs with the hands resting on the tops of your feet, and just let your head drop down. And let's hold here for 3 to 5 deep breaths, surrendering up to the stretch. Keeping the breath nice and steady. Try to stay present, focused on where you are. And slowly releasing out. Coming up, bring both knees almost together, pointing over to your right side. So your left knee will be close to the bottom of your right foot. With your right arm reaching behind you, sit tall. Take the left arm, slide it all the way around as you reach, like you're reaching all the way back behind you. Let's take another deep breath or 2 right here. Start to bring the left arm around, return to center. Let's go the other way, dropping your knees over to the left so your right knee is close to the arch of your left foot. With your left arm reaching back, take the right arm, slide it all the way around, reaching your fingertips all the way back. 3 deep breaths. And start returning back to center. Bring the knees back up to the middle. Extend the legs straight out in front, separating your feet wide apart. But reasonably so for you. So for some people that's going to be really wide apart, and others it's going to be less so. That's okay. If you need to sit on a blanket just to lift the hips a tiny bit, feel free to do that. And you're either keeping the hands behind you, sitting tall, softening your chin to your chest. Try to keep the toes pointing up. If you have the space to do so, if you feel warmed up enough to do so, you can start to walk the hands out if you want to go full on into it. And of course, something that I like to do is take a block and slide it underneath my forehead. I put the block on the tall side, but you can do what makes sense for you. And then the hands just kind of rest on opposite sides of the block. Let's give ourselves at least 5 deep breaths here. And start to release it out as you slide the hands in. Lift the head, the chest will all meet in an upright position. Take your right leg, bend up at the knee, bring the right foot to the inside of the left leg. You're either going to use a strap and wrap it around your left foot as you reach, or hold on to the left foot. Slide the right arm over and around, right? Or even just reach the fingertips. If you prefer to use a block, or, well, hopefully if you have blocks, you can do this. It'll be a little bit more of a supported stretch. Take the block on the outside of your left knee. You can even take 2 blocks and take the left arm with the elbow bending. Let your head rest in your hand. Right, so you're just kind of hanging here, and you can either take your right hand on the right knee, you're still going to get the side stretch, you're still going to get this nice hip stretch, or take the right arm, sweep it over, and just let your arm hang behind your head. So my fingertips are right here. Let's take another 3 to 5 deep breaths. And start to release out nice and easy, returning upright. Switch sides, right leg out, left foot, bring it in. And same thing, you're either going to take a strap, hold on to the right foot, sweep the left arm over, or hold on to the foot. If you're using blocks, take the block to the outside of the right knee, maybe 2 blocks. Take your arm on the block, let your head rest on the hand. Either the left hand is resting on the left knee, hold here, still getting the stretch, or sweep the left arm over, hang. 3 to 5 deep breaths. And start to make your way out nice and easy, coming up, extending both legs out, maybe shuffle the feet a little bit just to release. From here, we'll set up our brief meditation, finding a comfortable seat. If you prefer to do your meditation in a supported Shavasana, feel free to set yourself up. You'll lay back and either support the knees with a blanket behind the knees, maybe a little blanket or something behind your head, or do what I'm doing and just find a comfortable seat, sitting on a block or a bolster or something. Wherever you can be reasonably comfortable for a few minutes. Sitting nice and tall. if you're sitting up. Closing the eyes. Again, if you're more comfortable keeping the eyes open, you can do so. Just gaze at one point past the end of the nose. If you are sitting, let your hands rest on the legs, or maybe just let your hands drop into your lap. Taking a deep breath in through the nose, sit up a little taller. And as you exhale, release the shoulders back a little bit more. Taking a few moments as we settle into our space, just bringing attention to the breath a little bit more, settling into a neutral space. Allow your belly to soften. Shift your shoulders back ever so slightly. And lower the chin so the back of the neck is neutral and long. With an awareness of breath and posture, begin to intentionally generate a deep sensation of gratitude for the breath itself. As you watch, notice the breath moving in and out through the nose, remembering how precious this one breath is. And this next one too. Invite in the spaciousness of awe and wonder as you sit with the next 3 to 5 cycles of breath. Then draw attention to your heart. Feel the heartbeat beat. Perhaps in the quiet you can hear. Still aware of breath, but noticing, listening to the heart. Inviting in awareness of the miracle of the heartbeat as we sit with this noticing for 3 to 5 cycles of breath. And still aware of the breath and the heartbeat, draw awareness to the form of your human body. Here, functioning, breath breathing, heart beating. Noticing whatever it is that arises when we notice the unique fortune of our human birth. Here in this human body, you have everything you need to awaken. You have everything you need to find happiness, contentment, and joy within. There is infinite capacity within you. Infinite capacity for awareness and gratitude. Breath breathing, heart beating. A mind that can notice, understand, feel, and discern. A mind whose capacity for awareness, understanding, and growth is infinite. A mind whose capacity capacity for noticing its true nature is right here, right now, in your hands. Smile on the breath. Smile on the heartbeat. Invite in love for this body and kindness towards this mind. Rest here, remembering you have everything you need. Resting in gratitude for it all. And as the mind, with its infinite capacity, tries to draw you away, keep coming back to the wonder of this one breath in, this one breath out. The magic of the heartbeat, the beauty in being here. Start to bring awareness back to the body, wiggling fingers and toes, bringing awareness back into this room, this space. Maybe gently roll the head a little side to side or reach the arms overhead for a nice waking stretch. When you feel ready, start returning to your awareness, returning to your day, opening the eyes if they're not already open. Thank you for joining today in this special practice in gratitude. Happy Thanksgiving. Be well, be healthy. I look forward to seeing you all next time. Namaste.